Hello everyone, my name is Ken. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled nonsense. Today we are back in some more God of War Ragnarok, redoing the continuing the Valhalla final run, hopefully, as long as we actually do end up beating a certain jackass in the next fight. Last episode we managed to get the last boat key, which wasn't really hard to get. The last boat key was fairly simple to get, actually, not gonna lie. Because literally all I had to do was load up into that and literally go into this run, and then that was that. Oh, excuse me. We also managed to get let's do one more and see if they're... I'm gonna keep the one I have. We also managed to get the trophy for getting 15,000 fleeting echoes in a single run, which mostly came from doing the last from doing the arena fights, which apparently just skyrocketed me up like 6,000 for the one, so I was like, fuck it, I might as well just go through and do the rest of these. We upgraded the hell out of our runic attacks. We have 6. We're ready to go. Hopefully this is the final fight with Tyr, and we can move back on to doing the rest of this stuff later. This fight was tough the last time. Let's do this. Let's do this. Damn, that goes long as hell. Alright, fuck it, let's go for the... Come on. This should jump him down a huge amount here in a second, if I can actually get to that point where... Come on. Poor Mimir. I actually feel bad about doing this one with Mimir. Okay, we've gotten him to the point.
I asked what was inside the box you opened. You told me fear, deceit, hatred.
Yes, magnify what was already in the gods.
But you know very well there's something else.
Guess I did a perfect dodge there.
Be ready.
Come on.
Oh, I can actually hit Tyr when he's doing that? That's awesome to know. There we go. Kill her.
Don't get distracted.
Okay, so I just have to hit one of them. I don't actually have to hit... I'm sure if I hit the one that's actually doing it, I probably would have done better off there. God damn it. That was a waste. That one was not. Sorry, Mimir.
Arms up.
Oh, come on, game. Come on. Fuck. Hey, guess what, bitch? Let's go! I yield.
Stop, Kratos. I yield.
Damn right, bitch.
Thought.
Look at all the blood I'm covered in.
Let's see what your mind has worked out. When the evils of the box were purged, what remained was hope, which you chose to release back to the world.
Yes. After everything, you came back full circle to sacrificing yourself.
My death would have been just, but it was not to be.
Yes, you lived, and hope still lived inside you, from that day to this one. One might say you brought hope back to these realms after a long slumber. Box or no box, Kratos. Hope and fear and love and hate exist in every one of us. The question is, which will you choose to let guide your actions? Each choice we make shapes our world.
I see the truth of it.
And
I believe I am ready to walk through that door.
excellent.
Yay, we get to open the door finally. Hey, I did shield mastery, nice. I don't think I got any of the other masteries though. Oh! What?
What can I say to you? I remember how it felt to take that throne. All that it meant.
God, he looks so small compared to now.
That it did not. A god of war. God of pain. Of suffering. Of destruction. And the one said I chase redemption that I know I can never deserve. What does that make me? God of fools. A god of... hope. When all else is lost. You lost everything. And everyone. You became...
God, this is cool.
There is no forgiving you. You chose! I chose. What now? Should I, this same man, should I sit, take, proclaim, lead, place myself in service?
God, this is good.
Service. Should I lose everything and everyone? There's to be enough left inside so that I do not become you. I do not know. But I have hope.
God, Christopher Judge is so fucking good with this role.
Cruel and arrogant and selfish. But you are more than that. You have always been more
controller's just going crazy over here. Holy fuck.
Well, looks like I missed everything. Did you find what you needed?
Get a little head holder for him on the throne.
We're done here then, so, what now?
Now, I believe I would like to sit here for a while.
God, that was magnificent. Obviously, we're not going to watch the credits. Not that I don't think that Santa Monica, Cory Barlog, and everyone else who worked on this game deserves all the credit for it, but I have a video here that we're doing. Like, can't just watch the credits for 20 minutes. I could, but. Ah.
Well done, General. I had no doubt you would see this through to the end.
Next game in the series, God of Hope. Sorry, I couldn't resist making that joke.
Congratulations. I hope Valhalla gave you everything you needed.
Are you Thor, God of Hammers? Jokes. That joke's fucking great.
Returning from the front gate for once.
Hello.
Something must have happened in there.
Yes, I won.
I will join you. I will try to be what the people need.
Good. I'm very pleased to hear that. And that you found what you needed here.
I could not have done so without my friends. I am grateful.
Valhalla is at your disposal, Kratos. If you have more you wish to work out, now or later, we will heed the call.
Alright. With that being said, we're gonna go make one more final run. You've mastered Valhalla, but there's still more work to be done. Continue the cycle to unlock more of Kratos' memories and upgrades. Those seeking a challenge can visit the Desert of Lost Souls, the Argon Boat, and the Forum in Valhalla's Upper Realms. There's no end to one's self-improvement. The Legacy Rage Path and a special new appearance and armor set for Kratos have been locked in both Valhalla and New Game Plus. I would love to go back into New Game Plus and do this game again, which maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a New Game Plus playthrough eventually. But right now,
There is a secret weapon that turns challenges into triumphs, and that is your ability to adapt.
okay, I don't really care enough to listen. But yeah, so obviously I'm not going to do a New Game Plus playthrough on the channel. You guys know how I feel about those. I do New Game Plus playthroughs for games when there's trophies and things like that to do with them, but I don't actually go through and do those on the channel, not because I don't love the games, not because I don't want to continue playing the games, more because I really just don't want to go through the game and play through the exact same game we just watched a second time, just with better upgrades. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go in and we're going to go to the fight at the Forum Arena, which means we need to get all the way up to the Upper Realms and destroy 7 of Valhalla's Chosen while up there. At that point, once we've done that, we can then... At that point, we can then go forward and actually beat the last trophy for Valhalla, which is just participating in the fight at the Forum Arena. I don't need to win. I don't need to survive it. I just need to get through it.
A flute?
The flute.
Oh, will you play a song, brother?
It was my daughter's. But I will tell you of it later.
Oh no, I don't want to have my heart broken today. I don't need to hear about Calliope. That's going to be putting me through pain. pain and suffering that I don't want to go through again. Nemean. Let's go Nemean Crush. I like the Nemean Crush. It's one of my favorites. Let's get the stats glyph, or perk glyph, sorry. That one, why not? So yeah, we now officially have 6 more trophies, and then I've completed all of God of War Ragnarok. We have this 1 trophy for Valhalla, and then 5 trophies for the base game, which, like I said, the minute we are done with this last Valhalla trophy, we will go do.
Glad to see you back, Kratos.
Good, dude.
Perhaps you are finding a truth similar to the one I discovered so long ago. That as we desire to project peace in the world, it becomes necessary to honor and satisfy the fighter within us. Valhalla remains available to you as you need it, as do I.
Thank you.
I will see you soon, Tyr.
I do not doubt it.
I probably won't be seeing him. I'm gonna go straight to the forum fight once I get enough of them finished. Once I've killed enough enemies, and there's a good chance I'm probably not gonna fight, or probably not gonna survive that fight. They didn't last very long, don't worry. Don't worry. Mimir. Be happy. Let's take Helios' Flare. I do like that one. As much as I hate Helios, that fucking runic attack's pretty good. So yeah, with this now getting closer to being to an end, I do want to talk really quickly about some things. First things first.
While I'd love to say I left Oberon's service as a matter of principle, the truth is, it was much more a question of pride. If he'd simply shown me more appreciation, who knows how long I might have tolerated his evils. I certainly tolerated plenty from my subsequent employers before I could take no more.
True.
If I'm being honest, I was only too happy to offer my complicity in Queen Titania's humiliation.
What did you do?
Caused her to fall in love with something preposterous. An actor.
I love games and shows and stuff like that that don't take themselves completely seriously and make fun of actors. Like Guardians Christmas special, the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, or holiday special, whatever you want to call it, did the same thing where they're making fun of the fact that Kevin Bacon's an actor, and it's just the funniest shit ever. But yeah, so with this coming close to an end, I do want to talk as much as I can about what's going to be going forward in the future of the channel. So first things first, obviously we're getting closer to being done with this. Obviously at this point, all we have left to do is this 1 trophy in Valhalla, and then a bunch of extra stuff in the base game. And then once all of that is done, this series is over. I'm not super, I'm actually pretty heartbroken that this series is almost over. It's been one of my favorites to do, especially this year, this last year or so. Doing this has been a blast. I love the God of War franchise. It is one of my favorite franchises of all time. And playing it is always so much fun for me. Getting to play through these games and go through Kratos' story is always a lot of fun for me. So getting to a point where we're about to be done with this is a little bittersweet for me. Obviously I have God of War 3, so I might play through that again, get through that platinum potentially.
Excellent.
And
clear. Up and onward.
obviously there's, you know, the earlier games are available on the PS Plus premium catalog, which I do have, so I can play through those whenever I want, if I want to. But then there's the fact of the matter that this is also a series I do on the channel. And that becomes a different situation when we're getting to the point of this almost being done. I want to talk about what's going to be happening on the channel this year. I've talked about it a couple times throughout a couple videos, but I don't think I've really I myself haven't figured out exactly what I want to be doing channel-wise besides streams and the series that I'm currently doing. We will be doing more Gotta tame them all. Don't worry, Dalton and I just needed a break lately. We kind of got a little burnt out on the game, so we're taking a small break. We'll be back to it soon. But that obviously the big question becomes, excuse me. The big question becomes, after we get to this point where we're, you know, after I get to the point where this is done, what's going to come on the channel. So first things first, if you guys haven't kind of been paying attention to the Twitter, I did finish Spider-Man 2. I'm completely done with Spider-Man 2 at this point. It's been completely recorded. All of the episodes just need to be uploaded, and then once they're uploaded, that will be it. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing more of Spider-Man 2 unless they do DLC, which right now, there is no talks of DLC coming out. I mean, there's rumors that they might do a DLC, but it hasn't actually materialized yet or anything like that. So at least as of the recording of this video, there's no news about a DLC coming out anytime soon. No news about New Game Plus either, which is also slightly annoying. So as of right now, Spider-Man 2 is done, being played, being recorded, sort of stuff. Maybe in the future, obviously we'll see more if they put more DLC out. If they do DLC, then I will continue to do, or I will do the DLC on the channel as well, continue that story. But right now it's seeming like it's just going to be ending with where it's at right now, which isn't the worst thing in the world. I talk about it a lot in one of the last episodes. I wasn't super thrilled with how Spider-Man 2 story-wise and gameplay-wise really played out. I feel like there were things I wish would have been done better. But you know, there isn't much I can say about it.
She enjoyed playing and was skilled with it. It was a song she would play. When I used to the dove. But no longer.
Brother, if you mean to recount the story of the day you were tricked into killing your wife and daughter, you don't have to. You've told that story before. You know how it ends. You needn't relive it. That's not the story her flute brings to mind, is it?
No.
Sadness. But yeah, I felt like Spider-Man 2 could have been done better, and like I said, I give more of my final thoughts to the game when I finished the series. When I was recording the last episode, I gave a lot more of my final thoughts, especially if you guys have seen my Twitter. You know that there were some glitches that had happened that completely kind of took out a lot of the immersion of the ending of the game, so that's fun. And you guys can kind of see those when I get to the point of the last episode being uploaded. It's a couple more weeks. It's like 6 more weeks worth of episodes, I think. So you guys have about a month and a half of content from that. Obviously, we still have a lot to do in this. It's going to take probably maybe 6-7 more episodes. I'm probably going to record most of those today, honestly, and just kind of pre-record a lot of those as well, solely because it's easy collectible crap at this point. It's not like I have a lot to do for this game going forward, so most of this will probably be done. The hell?
I see. Specific feats that Valhalla is prepared to reward, is it?
Okay, I'm not gonna do that, but that is kind of cool to know that there's you can do the Muspelheim trial sort of in this. That's cool. But yeah, I don't know how far I'll go into this. I might record a decent amount of it, go forward, because like I said, it's collectibles. They're not going to take me very long. It's going to be a few episodes. I love this game. I think they did really good with it. I think the story was done really well, and I'm going to miss it. I really am. But going forward, it's one of those things of what's...
Yes, I'm sticking around this time.
So,
this is what Valhalla made of your memories of Greece.
You know, obviously the question then becomes what's next on the channel after this and Spider-Man are done, and if I'm being completely honest, I don't really know. Like I've said, there's not
For this attempt, perhaps.
a lot coming out this year that I'm really excited for game-wise. Maybe 4 or 5 games that are coming out this year that I'm actually decently excited to watch or to play, and then the rest of it's kind of like, oh, well, this is kind of the same slop that's come out the last couple years, and there's no reason for me to get it, sort of things. And that's not to say like the game developers aren't trying. I mean, they're definitely not trying as hard as they used to. But you know, it's not like oh, this is me being a cynical asshole and saying that video gaming is not really something I'm enjoying anymore, because I still am. It's just more of, there's nothing through bigger studios that I'm really looking forward to playing this year. You know, I've got the games that I want purchased. I have them on my radar, and you know, once I get to a point where those are being bought and coming out, I'm not sure what's going to go on the channel and what's not. I'm thinking maybe Rise of Ronin, but that's still a few months out, and I'm not sure how quickly I'll be buying it and when I'll be playing it when I do eventually buy it. I do want to buy it at some point because it does look really good, but it's like more of a situation of I don't know when I buy that if it's going to be worth putting on the channel, because it might not be till after the game's been out for a few months. And obviously if that's the case, it's going to make it harder for me to really want to put it on the channel, because it's past its, you know, not, it's past its prime time to be put on the channel, basically, sort of thing. You little shit, come here. Okay, ow. Okay, ow. There we go. So yeah, you know, going forward, I don't know what else is gonna go on the channel yet. Maybe, like I said, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. I want to get back into Resident Evil 2 very soon. Once I'm back into that, I think then we'll be doing like maybe some indie games. I've said multiple times, I want this year to be more of a focus for me for indie games. So we'll be doing some streams of those probably as well. I have a lot in my library that I'm going to be going for, a lot that were recommended to me by people and things like that, so I'm very excited. Maybe Dave the Diver will be brought up on the channel at some point. I'm very excited for that, honestly.
Disrupt it while you can.
Him dead.
Oh, I don't like the look of that,
Him dead. So yeah, right now I'm not really in a situation of I know for sure that I want to put more on the channel. I won't want to say like I'm being disheartened by the idea of doing YouTube still. It's more that there's a part of me that 8 years into this journey of doing YouTube, I'm not sure if I want to continue going forward with it.
I see half woman, half bird abominations are not limited to my homeland. Left side.
The harpies used to look a lot different, by the way. For those of you who played the earlier God of War games, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's hard to really say what my thoughts continuing to do YouTube are, to be honest.
One left.
There we go. Holy fuck. I got that. Wow.
Valhalla will be impressed.
1 second remaining. Alright, there's 4 of 6. Nice. Alright, but that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one where we finish up the last of our Valhalla runs. Literally just 3 more enemies and we can go do the farm arena fight. And then once we're done with that, we are done with Valhalla and we can move back to the base game. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Stay golden. Peace.